I think it's important that if you're going to be a teacher of anything, no matter what it is, you got to be able to capture the student's attention, because what we're trying to do is we're not just having a clinic here. I'm truly trying to pass along some quality knowledge that you're going to be able to take and nurture, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's not. But I want you to be able to take it. And they come with a 5-gallon bucket, and we give them about 25 gallons of information, right? But I get that. But the fact is, they can stuff it in there. There's always plenty of room, and slowly as they go and work, they're able to take that, and they'll remember these things, and that learning by association, whether through video or something funny we purposely did for a cause and effect, it's going to be embedded into their memory, and that's what they meant. Next year at a game, oh, that's what Mattingly meant. Now I get it. Yes, I got to go through a mental process and collect all this evidence before I make a mental decision. So as far as the training, when it comes down to it, I do think it's important, and I'm very fortunate for the opportunity that Billy gives me and the collaboration that we're getting ready to do with Darren Seeley and his vision that he has at a national level, that we're going to make a difference, and we got to be able to do it the right way. It's not just by lecture. It's not about because I have this title and this is what we're going to do. We're really going to give you some quality, tangible stuff that's going to allow you an opportunity to maximize your own skills. And our goal is, honestly, we want you to join us at the Division I. We want you to join us in Omaha. And I don't know if I'll ever have another opportunity, but I want to prepare somebody else. If I'm not going to go, I want them to go. And I want them to be able to take the resources we're giving them and implement it. And you know what? Quite frankly, the game of baseball deserves it. They deserve a high level of competent umpires out there. No matter what position they're at, no matter what play they're dealing with, they deserve it. They meaning the game of baseball. And hence, that's why I like doing videos. That's like hands-on. You've seen the different instructional strategies that have been put in place here. And the same with what we have going on now with Darren and his group. He's implementing different ways of learning. It's not so much does the technology that they're using right now have anything to do with umpiring? Absolutely not. But it has everything to do with, let's make sure we maximize that person's skill through a different resource to help them understand what they're doing. So I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. You've had a consistent theme that Alex picked up on earlier. Was it effective but firm? Is it?
No. Effective but popular.
Yeah. Can you speak to what that means from your perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. And it comes from my business background, my human resources, my human capital background. Sometimes we have to deal with some difficult situations. And in the position that I've been fortunate enough to be in as a trainer of umpires, I've got a lot of responsibility. And I've got a lot of responsibility when it comes to being ethical to somebody and being honest and being transparent. And I need to ensure that I need to be effective first. Popularity comes eventually once you've mastered your effectiveness and your delivery, your tone, your approach, how you manage people, how you harvest your crop, how do you nurture what you're dealing with. Every individual is different, and I want to teach each person and talk to each person the way they deserve to be talked to so they can manage what we're talking about. And so I tell people, hey, you can be either popular or effective. So I just spoke about it as from a training aspect, but I want them to take it out between the lines of a baseball game, and they're out there and they go, well, I don't want anybody to yell at me. I don't want to have to deal with a controversial situation. Hey, guess what? Nobody does. Nobody wants to deal with a tough situation. We want everything to go smooth. But unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. And so we have a choice to make. We got to commit to understanding how we manage situations first. We need to become competent in that, which gives us the confidence to manage those difficult situations where we don't shy away from being effective. And then we just try to be popular. We try to reach them through a popular style. I think we have to build relationships as umpires, not to the point where we're unethical about things, or we cross the line, but at the same time, not to the point where we position ourselves to where if I have a good relationship, they won't yell at me. You know what? Umpiring's not easy, and the bottom line is, when the day's over, most coaches and players, they respect us, they appreciate us, they know what we do is a thankless job, but they're really not thinking about us when the day's over, when it's all said and done. So they want us to be effective. They don't want us to be popular. So that's what it kind of means to me. So I hope I convey that to the students or anybody when I work with somebody. You know, be firm, be fair, be approachable, say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't mince words about it, and treat them the way you want to be treated. You know, and that's the piece where effectiveness comes in. That's not about being popular and fitting in. It's about being effective.